Good morning, team. It is Monday. It is 9 o'clock in the morning. We are 9 weeks out from my competition and I'm feeling pretty good. So update from last week, had my check-in with Hamish. Hamish said everything looks good. We probably could have actually had more carbs to fill out, but that's just a learning curve. So that's a good sign. It means next time we might have more carbs to work with. At the moment, it just feels like my body is burning through fat, which is a good sign. So we are just back to our old plan, same thing as before, same diet. We've got chest and back. We're gonna have some pre-workout food and then go to Strength Nation, probably walk down there. And then I'll see if I can get my steps in as well. And then we have just an afternoon shift at work. So I'll take you along for that. So, time for some food. So this is the trick for anyone actually using a scale, especially in prep. Rather than putting the plate on with the rice cakes and adding the jam to the scale, just tear it and then take away what you're using and it's still going to calculate how many grams it is. Like I feel like that's quite common knowledge, but for a lot of people they don't realize. So that's our pre-workout meal. Mixing it with our gummy bear pump from Ugly Face, or sour gummy. Now I don't want a huge scoop. I don't want to go through this quickly. I'm actually doing a bit less than a scoop. That is our drink, pump drink. But we also, because we've already opened it, we're going to have a monster with it. I just had that for in the morning, wake me up, get me out of the house. But now we're back, so just going to chow this down and then head out to the gym. Out for check.
That's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Now that ain't working. That's the way you do it. Let me tell you, damn guys ain't dumb. Maybe get a blister on your little finger. Maybe get a blister on your thumb.
Yeah. Right. So home from the gym, it is cream of rice time. Saba, the thing's working quite well.
Nice.
I can see myself, so I feel like I'm on a cooking show now. Blair's here. So, you can be in the kitchen. I don't care. You can even have a mic if you want.
Nah, I've got to grind the power wheel right now.
Power worlds. Right, so making cream of rice, we're down to 95 grams of it. But what we're actually going to do today is mix these two. So Ugly Face chocolate and Rise Cosmic Brownies. Just because I tried this one by itself and it was really strong. Like it's nice, but it's really strong. So I thought maybe I could dilute it with a little bit of chocolate, but this way it's still strong, but a little bit more chocolatey because I don't quite know what the flavor of this is. Of course it's like those brownies, but Little Debbie's brownies. But yeah, we're gonna do half and half. It was also very strong because I made it into a whey drip. But this time we're just gonna go straight into the mix. I didn't realize how hungry I'd be after the gym. Like Jesus, I feel like I didn't eat. I feel like I've ate not too long ago, but it's horrible. Oh, that smells good. Look at that.
I munched that shit in 3 seconds. That shit gone.
Fuck, that's so much better. Mixing it. I mixed those two together. Yo! Chocolate fudge with chocolate.
That's fucking sick. Is there any cream of rice in there?
Nah, not even any protein, bro.
No.
And then, can't forget the berries. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I don't fuck with blueberries in my cream of rice, even though they're in here. Because they melt too quickly, and then they taste like shit. And then the last bit, 72% chocolate. Look at that. Yum. Okay, I'll quickly munch this down, and then we're gonna rush out to work. Mid-meal Bailey here. It's really good, much better than the other night. It was just too strong, but now it's like evenly mixed, but it's still a good flavor. So, yeah, perfect. So just a quick check-in for today. It's Tuesday. We've just done a leg day at Strength Nation, and we're just at the sauna at the moment. Sauna's pretty nice. Small room out there. So we'll finish up, go to the supermarket after this, and then home, cook some dinner, and me and Nova are watching the Odyssey today, so excited for that.
What a replacement though from, you know, yeah, I reckon he's going to have big men of the match.
What's up, bro? Good morning, team. It is Friday. It's been a few days since I've recorded, but you haven't really missed much. It's essentially just the same stuff day in, day out. I feel like this week has been pretty low, to be honest. Wake up, work, go to the gym, make sure I'm eating right, get good sleep. It's all the same stuff. But yeah, it's just been like, I feel like this week I've taken a hit worse than I have before, and I imagine I will have more of those days to come. Just like emotions kind of out of whack. I'm so tired. Not like physically tired, but you know, something like a minor inconvenience will happen and it'll piss me off so bad, and just all of them adding up, making it worse. Go home, refuel, back out to work, and then we may do some posing at work as well. So I'm actually just sitting in the car trying to warm up. I've got like my gloves and beanie and everything because it is freezing. It's so damn cold. In New Zealand, it's just been freezing lately. Like, we had snow in Wellington the other day, which is insane. We haven't had that for years. So it just feels like this winter, I understand I'm in prep, so I'm a little bit colder, but this winter feels so much colder than the ones before. So I'm kind of sick of just being freezing all the time, you know? But yeah. Hey everyone, it is still Friday, it's lunchtime now. I had a client cancellation, so I've just moved lunch forward, which is quite nice because I'm feeling really hungry today. I'm starting to get to the point where I'm eating and then that like feeling of fullness just goes away really, really quickly. So this is going to be my cream of rice meal. This will hold me off until dinner tonight. I'll probably have a monster just to fill me up a little bit for the afternoon shift. But yeah, I'm going to show you how I make my cream of rice. So this one, I've kind of got two versions that I make. I've got my really, really nice one where I make the whey drip and I'll drizzle it on top. I also have my half-assed version where I just put everything together. That's probably what we're going to make today. The only difference is we have a different whey protein. So I've got ice cream flavor today, using up some of the NZ muscle stuff. Today on the plan, we have 95 grams. Here we go. Just good old rice flour. And then I do 5 times the amount of rice to water. So it's about 100 grams of rice, and so we're going to do about 500 grams maybe a little bit more of water. There we go. Give it a good mix. So making sure you mix it really, really well is important. When I first started making this, it was always really, really clumpy. There we go. So that's the consistency. There's some bits in it, but that's fine. They will eventually blend out. And then it's just 3 sets of 30-second intervals. So 3 sets of 30 seconds, looking a lot nicer, a lot smoother now. Much better. So like I said, we're gonna try this ice cream protein powder. It's just 1 scoop piece. So straight in, and then once again, just mix it up. Oh, it smells good right from the start. Very vanilla-y. Then the last part is just adding the berries, which we're actually very low on today. Okay, not my usual, but what we're gonna do is chuck this in the fridge, run over to Countdown, and grab some more strawberries. This way it'll be a little bit nicer, it'll be a bit more chilled, kind of like a cake. Okay, back from the supermarket, very quick trip. So we actually got our strawberries. I get these organic ones because they're whole, so they melt a little bit slower. And I also got some raspberries, because why not? So for today's meal, I kind of mix it up. So I have 200 grams to play with. So sometimes I'll save that for dinner. When you slightly defrost these, they're a little bit like a lolly to me. So I can either put 200 in, or I can save a little bit. But I think I might put 200 in, because Jesus Christ, look at the size of these strawberries. What the hell? These are insane. What the actual fuck? They are massive. Damn, that's insane. I don't even know how I'm gonna, imagine that going up your, yeah. This is not gonna look aesthetic. Yeah, I'm gonna do the full 200 on top. Whoops, making a mess. Here we go. This actually looks quite nice, even though I said it wouldn't be aesthetically pleasing. Reminds me a little bit like a raspberry cheesecake. Look at that. Very, very nice. And then small spoon so it lasts. We're gonna sit down, chow on this. I've got some video editing to do today, and then we did have another client cancel, so it's actually 2 clients cancelled today, unfortunately. But we still have 2 more clients left today, so yeah, it won't be too bad. And we've done all of our lists as well, so we won't have to worry about that at all. Hello team, we're back home from work. It is dinner time now. It is 7 o'clock, so I'm gonna get started on some dinner. So you know the drill, it's burgers for dinner with some chips. So I'm just gonna show you guys how I make it, really. Nice and simple. So first part, just a single bun for today. Cut in half, chuck it on the pan, just to get it nice and toasty. While that's being done, we're gonna do up our cheese and veggies. Where's the scale? There. So like I said earlier, put your food on, tear it out so it says 0. We get 10 grams of cheese for today's meal. Say a little bit more. Watch this be perfect. That is way off. That's only 4 though. That's gonna be too much now. 11 grams, I'll allow it, 1. And then just a little bit of veggies with some tomato. Right, veggies are done, prepped. Just turn them down a little bit. Okay, so we've got our chips pre-cooked and weighed out. Super simple, just chuck them into the air fryer. So air fryer is just going to be 200 for 10 minutes. That should give it time to cook while the burger's being made. For our burger, we also have an egg.
Egg!
Yeah.
Egg!
Yeah.
Egg!
To go along with it. And I like to make things really, really easy for myself, so getting everything ready early helps out a lot. Flip those. Oh, not quite. All right, so instead, a little bit more toasted, flip them over. Here we go. Toast it on both sides. Get rid of the crumbs. So, just a little bit of oil. Got 1 patty for today. Press it down. Chuck on a good amount of salt and some pepper. So we're just gonna let that cook out. Flip it. chuck the egg on. So while that is cooking, we're just going to do our bun, so the bottom and the top. Once again, we're weighing out everything. So I get 30 grams of sauce, so that is a little bit more. So that's 15 grams there, so that means we get 15 grams of sauce with our chips. Okay, once that's done, take out that middle bit of onion, chuck the red onion on, and then we've got our lettuce. Ooh, different lettuce today. And our tomato. So make sure you're also cooking your chips nice and evenly. And then, once you start getting that golden on there, flip it over, pop in the egg, immediately chuck the cheese on top and cover. So, timing it out for 2 minutes. So once that 2 minutes is up, take it off, turn the heat off. I'm just going to do a little bit longer just to let that egg fully cook. There we go. So the heat is off, scrape up the egg, chuck it smack bang on. Now I actually like to, small thing of mine, I cut these bits off, that way it fits on the burger better, and then I get these little bits as a treat after. There goes the patty. Oop. Oh, god damn it. Right, stop sliding off. So that's the burger. No pickles today. And then our nicely cooked chips. Look at that. Just delicious. I actually still get these little bits as well. Once again, this damn burger is falling apart. I don't know what I'm doing today, but it does not want to stay together. There we go. Very, very nice burger. I'm gonna chow down on this and then probably just watch some TV. Good morning, team. It is Saturday morning. We've got our checkup set up, and yeah, we're going to just see how we look. So after that on Saturday, me and Nova ended up going to the zoo and we took some books so we could actually draw the animals, which is a really cute date idea. But we did find this snow leopard who just kept pacing back and forth like this.